Mike Moore Media, the first place to hear Rockingham County news and information.
Rockingham County Manager Lance Metzler is on the line. Hey, Lance.
Good morning, Mike. How are you?
I'm doing great. And, you know, we were just saying right before we started here, we're in a good place in Rockingham County.
I tell you what, right now is a wonderful time to be a member of and a citizen of Rockingham County. We have such wonderful opportunities that are going on as we speak. You know, I want to hit on several of them and have a brief discussion on them. So the first is we had an announcement last time you and I talked. We didn't have it announced then, but we had Nestle Purina that's going to be starting to open up in 2022. But they did buy, and they are going to invest $450 million in the old Miller plant. They're going to hire 300 positions. So we're really excited about that over in Eden, as well as downtown Washington Street. They've got a lot of activity there where they're having some restaurants open up. Their gentleman's constructing some apartments up there. You and I both were there, so some exciting times over in Eden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly right. And actually, the Eden Chamber of Commerce having a ribbon cutting in November. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, but 5 ribbon cuttings downtown in the same day. New businesses.
Well, see, and it's very exciting to see the comeback of these smaller towns. You know, in Reedsville, you know, yesterday you and I were there when they're going to reopen the theater there for live entertainment, which is going to bring. You know, so many times we go to concerts over in Danville or Greensboro, but people are actually going to come from Danville and Greensboro to come to Reedsville to come see some of the performances that they're going to be putting on there.
Wasn't that impressive just to meet Dewey and Leslie Brown and just see that whole thing as it begins to unfold? That's almost a year in development, but happening now. It is.
Then they're such a breath of fresh air. I mean, everything that they convey is such a positive influence on, and good remarks on Rockingham County and Reedsville. So we're really glad to have them as part of our corporate citizens.
You know, I want to just use that to piggyback on Lance, because you know it's always great when new businesses come to Rockingham County, but when they're so well received and the climate, the atmosphere, the people make them feel so welcome, and that's what Rockingham County is all about, it seems.
Well, you know, I've told people this, and they've asked me, as well as the industries that come here, the executives talk about the people, but people have asked me many times, well, Lance, what attracted you to Rockingham County? What is, name the top thing that attracted you? And I could say the rivers, I could say 1,000 other things, but I say the people. You know, the people here in Rockingham County treat you as part of the family. They welcome you. It's not a facade. It's the true feeling of Rockingham County citizens and residents. They treat you with respect, and they treat you as part of a family. And that goes a long way when it comes to attracting people to move here and attracting industry to locate here.
It certainly does. It's kind of like a business where you get good customer service or bad customer service. I think we've got great customer service in Rockingham County with welcoming new folks in.
Absolutely. And even at the county level, we always have a slogan called Open for Business. Mm-hmm. So we want to make it as easy and painless as possible for people to be able to develop here. We've had developers from D.H. Griffin was at the Nestle Purina, and I talked to him, and I talked to some of his members there, and they say Rockingham County is one of the easiest places to do business, and that goes a long way from hearing it from people from outside.
It certainly does. So hats off to everyone for making that happen. That's great. Okay, well, more good news.
More good news. You know, the things that are going on in Madison and Mayodan, especially the Lindsay Bridge restoration, that is going to be a tourist attraction as soon as that's done. So again, all parts of our county are seeing some growth. You know, in the southwestern part of the county, southwestern part of the county, we're having, you know, Roy Carroll's decided to put up a 176,000 square foot spec building. We're running water and sewer down there. Ontex is getting ready to break. Well, they are breaking ground down there. So we're having the housing market boom here. our sales tax is up by 12%. Our tax collection rate's up by 1% compared to last year. So, yes, we are in a pandemic, but surprisingly, as I mentioned before, these rural counties are seeing a lot of success, particularly Rockingham County. I think we're on the cusp of seeing a lot of wonderful things for our residents here.
Oh, I do too. It's happening now. And you make an interesting point. These are challenging times. A lot of businesses nationwide will never reopen. But isn't it exciting to see new businesses right here in Rockingham County with that entrepreneurial spirit opening up?
Yes, and I'm so thankful that the governor has opened back up the restrictions that were on these small businesses, because they were really hurting. And, unfortunately, some just couldn't make it, but fortunately, most of them are able to get back to somewhat where they need to be. Obviously not 100%, but at least they'll be able to make ends meet until we can get back to 100%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. All righty. So thank you for the good report. Anything else we need to mention while we have a minute or two?
Just a few things. We're working on our website right now. Our website is very antiquated. Once we open up our website to the public, it will be night and day. It will be state-of-the-art website. We've compared a lot across the state and across the U.S. We've picked the best aspects from all of those and combined them into one. So I'm really looking forward to the public seeing our new look on our website. And, when people from across the United States, they look at a place to go to, the first place they go is the website. And if your appearance on the website isn't particularly appealing, that does have an impact on those that are looking to relocate here. So we're excited about what it's going to look like and how it's going to present itself on the web.
Oh, that sounds great. Now, when will that launch? Do you have a kind of an idea?
Well, we're going to give a presentation to the commissioners just to let them know what it looks like in October. But I would say by the beginning of next year, in January, we should have it either at the latter part of this year or early next year. We'll have it out there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, looking forward to that.
And last two things I want to mention is make sure that everybody gets their flu shots. It's flu season coming up, and also make sure that everybody gets out there to vote.
And, two very important things there, and I know we've talked about it before, and let's add another one because we have a little more time on this. Make sure you fill out your census. That's correct. Because the census, if you fill it out, the more people fill it out, the more it shows the representation of the county. And we're rated on that, and we get different. We have, when we go after grants and all that, they look at your census to find out how many people you have. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that directly affects what monies come right back home.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct.
All right. Well, Lance, always great to talk to you. I guess I'll see you at Lindsay Bridge on Friday.
Yeah, I will not. Unfortunately, I will not be able to be there. I've got a prior commitment, but I am sending the assistant county manager to be there. So my apologies. I've already talked to the manager there and told him that I would not be able to be there, but I'm sure it will be a great success. Well,
good things happening for sure, and thanks to you and your leadership and county the county team for making it happen. Lance, have a good week.
Thank you. You too, Mike. Have a good day.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Rockingham County Manager Lance Metzler with good news all around the county. You can get more information on their Facebook page, myrockinghamcountync.com. That's their website, myrockinghamcountync.com.